The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Returner choosing to field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's for the... Start. First play looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Receiver in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this? A deep shot right down the middle. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the first down. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Back to throw. It's Morris. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff to the back. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Arizona State 7, TCU 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Clark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Finds his man. It's Hill. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kurt, Arizona State has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't, so now we've got a 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. Gets some space around the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, ASU.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. This time, a completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. A much-needed score could kind of just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
And the PAT is good. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to pass, it's Morris. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Direct snap. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. They try the trick play, but 1st down doesn't fool the defense. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Snags the quick throw.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? Crosses the 10-yard line. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and they'll get him down that time.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out.
He knocks it through with confidence.
And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's back to throw again on second down. With the catch, it's Clark. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Horned Frogs have first and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Crosses the 45. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Arizona State.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to pass. It's Morris. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. And the defense tackles him with what should be the final play of this first half.
He's marked down at the 22. And that's good enough for a first down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
The score, Arizona State 24, TCU 7.
The Horned Frogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And they get the second half started with the running play. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31, TCU 7.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll hand it off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
He'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a man.
On the move now.
And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get rid.
And he's got it. Touchdown, TCU. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Looking for a receiver. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick. Coverage team miscue moves the offense up 15 yards to start the drive. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaking free at midfield. A quick spin move.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Design quarterback run. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. The loss of it.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Dropping back, it's Morris. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Touchdown, ASU. They are pouring it on now. Here's the point after attempt.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
38, TCU 13.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Looking to scramble.
On the run here, lets it go. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we see.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
No running with the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back. It's Morris. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Bringing pressure. Hit as he throws it deep. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Texas Christian. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
TCU 19.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here comes the handoff. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Brings up fourth down.
The Sun Devils will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it.
No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead,
And the defense will get the football back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
looking deep down the right side.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Oh, and another incompletion.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Receiver makes the grab. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Grinding away with a running game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. Hebe keeps it himself. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now the offense is set up with a short field. And here's the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now, 1st and goal. And the offense will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee end this game and advance in the playoff.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter.
He missed it. Off target that time.
Off the miss, the lead is still 15, a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down.
Looking for a late deep shot.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The pass rush closing in. Here's another interception. We're losing track.
Intercepted by Arizona State.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.